Hey guys, Russ here. I want to talk to you guys about Shiba Inu coin. Now, there's a lot of videos out there that claim that you're going to become a millionaire overnight. But then reality hits. People are talking about how it's going to become a penny or even a dollar. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm very bullish on Shiba Inu, but we have to be realistic and take a step back. My point being is that it doesn't even have to reach a cent for people to make a lot of money. There's a lot of money to be made, but we have to be realistic about it. If it were to reach 1 cent right now with the current circulating supply, it would be worth more than the entire world's GDP, which literally makes no sense. So if we take a step back and we realize that, okay, there are a lot of burns implemented right now, but they're very small and they're taking little dents out of the total circulating supply. I think right now there's 549 trillion coins out there. 549 trillion. Now, in comparison, Bitcoin has, I think, 23 million out there. Do I think that Shiba Inu will ever hit a cent? There's a small chance. But again, I'm not looking for it to hit a cent. I'm looking for it to hit 0.001. Now, in order for it to even get to a penny, which is not impossible, a dollar seems impossible, but in order for it to reach a penny, it would have to burn 98% of the current circulating supply. And right now, we just don't have the infrastructure set in place to do that. Now, we have a couple burns and a lot of people putting up companies. For instance, there's a music company that the more people listen to it, the more they burn, and they have burn parties, and there's some video games and apps, and there's more places that are implementing burn structures. The problem is that it's not really making a dent as of right now. Now, in the future, months and months from now, years from now, maybe they'll burn more. There's supposed to be a Shiba Inu video game coming out. Now, I have high hopes for that. Hopefully they implement a burn, and that's the talk that's going on. Now, if they burn a significant amount of coins, then we have a chance of seeing a lot higher gains. The problem is that people view the coin as, okay, I'm going to buy a lot because it's going to go to 1 cent for sure. Well, it's probably not, and if it does, it's going to take years and years and years. Now, granted, if it ever goes to that, and you waited even 20 years, and to become a millionaire, then that's an amazing return, right? So, but we have to keep things into perspective because you see all these videos being posted. Oh my God, Shiba Inu is going to take off tomorrow. It's going to take off in a month. Next month, it's going to skyrocket. It's going to go to a penny. We don't know that, and we don't know what it's going to do. But you have to keep a level head and know what you're getting into and know what you're holding. Now, I made the mistake of holding when it went way up suddenly, and I didn't sell a penny. Then I watched as it slowly went down and down, and everyone kept warning me, sell some of it at least, sell some of it. And I was very stubborn. I said, no, I'm going to hold it. It's going to go to $1 million. I'm going to get it. Now, granted, I still haven't sold, and it's gone down significantly. I am still up, actually, because I got in pretty early. But here's the thing. People think that this coin is going to make them multimillionaires. And while it is possible, people have to have realistic expectations. Now, if you make 100 grand, that's amazing. That's an amazing return. And I do think that's possible. And I do think that it will get to 0.001 if all these burns take off. And the problem is that the burns will take many, many years. People have to realize that. So I'm sick of seeing all these videos of people just trying to get clicks and saying, oh my God, tomorrow is big news, Shiba Inu, oh my God. Yes, there is some big news and they are making great strides, and there is a lot of burns that are happening and implementing, but that's really what it comes down to. They can come up with all the greatest stuff in the world, but until they actually implement massive burns on a large scale, they're not going to get anywhere close to the market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's just not going to happen. Do I think Shiba Inu is a buy at these current levels? Absolutely. But you have to keep in mind that it's for the long term. People get really passionate and caught up and think that, it's going down, and they panic. They panic and they sell. And what they don't realize is that the developers are actually very open with everyone. They tell people what their plan is, what they're working on, time frames, what they're planning on implementing, burn systems, things of that nature. And the community that's built around Shiba Inu has come together to implement more burn things on their own, which is amazing, phenomenal. But it's not going to be enough unless it all comes together and over a long period of time. So that's all I want to say. Again, this is my first video on Shiba Inu, so I appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, so hopefully I can put out more content and up-to-date news and things of that nature. Thanks.